Bad River, so Ojibwe Bad River band. One of guys that's been a teacher that's been working with us on this project took us to introduce us to his families, to his friends of his family, and it really struck us the reserve. It's really felt like they have been people have come, been interested for a few minutes, and have taken the stories and ran away with them. Not concerned if they were accurate, not concerned about doing this together, not concerned about anything except getting the story and going, and whatever that means, with publishing their books or making their film. So we could just really feel that reticence and that concern. And so David, who's an Ojibwe, and took us to meet a friend of his family, and we went to the house. He said, we made an appointment. They didn't show up for the appointment. He said, let's go over to the house. So we went over to the house, and of course they loved seeing their friend of their family. He's young. He's off living in Madison. And they're all excited to see him, and he says, I want to introduce you to my friends. Well, right away, that language is, he didn't say my friends lightly. That was a big deal for him to say. They didn't say, these are these guys I just ran into. I had a meeting in Madison. We went to lunch once. He said, these are my friends, and they're working on an interesting project, and I'd like to talk to you. So we had a conversation. They had their concerns. They could see that we were sincere, that we had talked to a lot of people, we had done a lot of work, that the idea was something they understood and resonated with them. And so we had this conversation, and I just remember how it ended. So we asked them, could we talk to you, and would you share your story? And she said yes, and she would like to talk when we come back. And her husband, as we were going, he just looks up at us and he says, you only come once as a stranger. And I was just like, that was so powerful, considering this relationship in the state between whites and Indians and this nation. It was such a wonderful, warm, but it was come back. It wasn't, we're friends now. It was just come back and be serious about this. And then they were open to that. But it was pretty amazing thing to hear.